Today we're going to be looking at an underrated super cruiser, and this is a 2014 Audi A6 with a 3-liter turbocharged engine. And just for reference, this is a 2017 or 2019 A5, which looks as good. This has a 2-liter turbo. I like the design of this vehicle better, but this has more space to it. But I just have to say, like, European cars and even Japanese luxury cars do not age badly at all. Neither one of these Lexuses, I think this is like a 2017, that's a 15. None of these are above 2020, and they look like new. These look very, very modern, and they are. And I'll just say this off the rip, like, once you get to this level, you know, you can afford to do maintenance. Like Audi, their engines are not questionable. They just require a bit more maintenance. I mean, they put 3-liter and 2-liter turbochargers or turbocharged engines in everything. So I would not be afraid of that. But I mean, this vehicle has great looks, a great stance, and it doesn't have a bad angle on it. And you actually have decent tire sizes here. These look to be probably 18s. So those aren't small rims. And you do have turn signal accents in the mirror. They're kind of smoked and you know, hidden away. And I love this chrome that goes around the windows. Again, this is a 2014, still in great shape. I love the chrome on the door. That looks really, really good. And this vehicle just sits so nice. It looks square, imposing, and modern too at the same time. I mean, if you told me this is a 2019, I'd believe you. I wouldn't believe you that it's a 2024. Like with Audis, you know, the more red tail lights tell you it's a little bit more or a little bit older than some of the newer models. But I love the little guards back here that kind of guard that bumper from being scratched up. I like the wheels, super classy. You know, you do have a sunroof here. This color looks great. Again, if you get a chance to check one of these out, please do. The doors feel very solid. Obviously, this is soft touch, soft touch, soft touch. I love this wood inlay in here. Very well designed and executed. And this vehicle has 65,000 miles, so not a ton of mileage. I like you have the metal kick plate here, and then just stepping in the back. I mean, this is going to be a 4-seater vehicle, but man, it feels super, super comfortable back here. And I'll go ahead and open this door for lighting's sake. You have the netting back here, which who really uses these anymore? And you have these vents back here. They have very, very good placement. This is a 2014, so I wish you'd have USB chargers, but probably not then. You have a display that comes up out of the dash. This cockpit looks amazing. It's a digital analog combo, but it doesn't look bad at all. This interior looks buttery smooth, and I love the colors here that are used here. I think it's not overdone. Very, very classy, understated. You have some, you know, design work in here, some creases, some lines. I don't know about these grayish floor mats. These are not original, but you have good legroom back here. I wear a size 13, and the door closes very solidly, and you still have, you know, an ashtray for some reason. And then you can unlock the doors from here. So that's super dope. I love that. We'll go ahead and hop in the front. And yeah, I mean, this paint is very, very high quality. This is a super, super well-designed and executed vehicle. The doors are solid. You still have metal kick plating here. I like the design of this door, and this leather is holding up very, very well. Sitting in the front seat, you know, automatic headlights, no surprise. I like this display here. It's not going to be all digital in 2014, but you do have an electronic parking brake. This shifter's very straightforward. This multimedia infotainment situation is very easy to use. Yeah, I really like that. So here's a screen coming up. That, you can tell by the bezels, is not the newest screen. But again, this motor is holding up. Look how smooth that is. And very quiet. So you just hold this down and it goes back in the dash. And I mean, that is super, super dope to me. I like the lines here. This, dash does come in a little bit, so you're sacrificing, in these luxury vehicles, the cabin is a little bit more, I don't know, intrusive. The doors come in a little bit more, the dash comes in. All the amenities that you would really want. You have memory seats. The only thing that I would want is cooled seats. It doesn't have cooled seats, but you have parking sensors, navigation, automatic stop start, which I don't like. And like, obviously this is soft touch. It does have incandescent lighting in here, but still it kind of goes with the interior. And you do have a sunroof, which is a very nice touch. And so for some people, this may be a little bit too traditional, but we'll go ahead and pop the trunk or the hood and take a look at the trunk here. So it is not an automatic trunk, but it is very, very spacious here. The wheel hubs and things do intrude a little bit, but that happens on a luxury car. I mean, this vehicle looks brand new in the trunk. Man, this has a longitudinally mounted engine, which tells me it's probably a quattro. That stands for turbo, I don't even know, but force stratified injection. Anyway, turbocharged direct injection, good power on this engine. And I just love the look of this engine bay even. I mean, you're not gonna be doing a ton of work here, but this is a V6, so you could change the plugs yourself. That is crazy. That is incredible. You have your oil fill here. I don't know, I guess that's the cooling reservoir. Cool. You have a lot of electronics going on here. And one thing I do like about the front end of this car is these headlights. These headlights look brand new. I will say Volkswagen Audi group, they really, really have quality lenses, and you can see the sensors in the front. So yeah, I mean, this is a very, very stout vehicle. Very, very underrated. I think a lot of times people look at the E-Class. 5 Series may be as much. I think it may sell a little bit more, but this is just a very, very good vehicle, and it's aging super, super well. And if you're not quite ready for an A6, this Passat is a great example. Still have turn signal accents. You still have nice chrome accenting, sunroof, and then hopping in, this cabin looks really, really nice. You have a flat bottom steering wheel, a ton of space back here. You have vents back here, USB charge port. Yeah, I mean, you have map pockets back here. This has a 2-liter turbocharged engine. Not a ton of power output, but this is not a heavy vehicle at all. This vehicle has a great stance on it, great wheel size. And it does have smoked tail lights. So this is very, very European classy. And you can see how the rear end kind of sits up a little bit. This does have a touch of class. So, and I'm just saying, this is just an SE mid-trim model, and it looks very, very good.